Hi, welcome to Stillgarden Distillery. Come on in.
Hi, my name's Viki and I'm the boss lady at Stillgarden Distillery. This is my husband Pat, and we together are the two founders of Stillgarden Distillery based in Dublin city centre. We're going to talk about Social Gin because that's the gin you've got in your box for September. There's quite a good story behind Social Gin and the way it came into creation. Pat, you might introduce the main part of the Social Gin element?
Yeah, well, the three pillars of our company are science, community, nature, as Vicky said, and the community aspect was when we took over the derelict pieces of land around the area where our distillery is, and we created garden areas in them for both the community and for growing our botanicals. We then created our social botanist programme, which Connor runs, and we invited members of the public. We gave them the wherewithal, we gave them the kits, and they started growing from seed the botanicals that you now taste in the gin. Once they'd grown large enough, they were transplanted into our social garden, and then they were harvested, and our social botanists also had a say in the flavour profile of the finished product.
Hi, I'm Connor Howlett. I'm the gardener for Stillgarden Distillery here in sunny Inchicore in Dublin 8. I basically help to run this community garden that we have here growing in Inchicore. I also then forage ingredients that we use in our products and do that with the help of people in the community, our social botanists. So we help tend the garden and look after botanicals that go into our products, such as lavender, which is going into the social gin that you have received. So that's our floral gin. But then we also have things like rhubarb that grow in the garden, and that goes into our products such as Amaro, and we have a rhubarb vodka as well. With the foraging, we'll forage things like blackberries and rowan berries, and I'll host community gardening hours and sometimes foraging hours where we'll go and get these ingredients and make exclusive things just for the social botanists.
Hi, I'm Luke O'Mara, head distiller here at Stillgarden Distillery, and I'm delighted to have Social Gin feature as Craft Gin Club September Gin. Social Gin is a Dublin dry gin, juniper led, with some core dry botanicals, some of which grow right on our doorstep, such as rose hips and rowan berries. But the real feature is mint and lavender. Mint and lavender is planted by our volunteer gardener project, the Social Botanists, planted here on site, and they've chosen and taste approved the final product. So it's a totally collaborative gin and embodies the meaning of social. And also our aspect of science, community and nature, where the mint and lavender is brought up to our R&D lab and we distill it in our vacuum glass stills, and it brings together that biodiversity, nature, community project with the modern fleck of the distillation.
Another interesting feature of Social Gin is the pattern on the front. All of our products have these things called fractals. Pat, would you like to explain how that works?
You can see the fractal either side of the label, and this is actually the recipe for this gin. So these are all the botanicals, and they're thrown into a scientific program that throws off this design. You'll see it everywhere around the distillery. We've got one in the corner there, which is our distiller's edition, and on any of the products the recipe is actually on the bottle, which is fairly unique as well.
So here we have our signature serve, Social Gin. The best way to serve this, we think, is with a light tonic, a wedge of orange and a sprig of mint. Cheers, Pat.
Cheers, Vicky.
Cheers, guys. Enjoy your Social Gin.
Oh, delicious.